Kathy here for Kathy's Cute Creations. Today I'm going to do a little mug rug for Valentine's Day. So I've cut out some hearts, 3 of these. I put the paper on the back of them. I'm going to do one side of my mug rug looks like this, little crystals, and then the other one is going to be pink. So let me take you over here to the sewing machine and let me show you what I'm going to do. The very first thing I did was I appliqued the heart down. I put 1 on that side and 2 on this side. And I'm going to quilt these right here. And what I did was I have batting underneath it, and then this one is muslin and this one is the fabric that I had bought to make labels. So it is 100% cotton. And I'm doing that so that the batting that's underneath here doesn't get stuck in the bottom of my machine. So let me get my machine set up. Alright, hopefully you can see this. I did this one with white thread. And all I'm doing is meandering all over it. No special design or anything. I did use a practice sheet to see if I had my tension correct. I probably ought to take a look at it, shouldn't I? Yes, the tension looks good. Now, even if it didn't, since keeping in mind that this back piece is not going to be seen because I'm going to have the pink on it. So if it needs to be adjusted or anything, you could do it right now. I'm going to clip the end of these threads here. And these are from the Crafty Gemini, these right here, that holds the fabric. They're little, just single glove type things. There's the name of them right there. So, she sold them on her website. And all I did was just put this on top and smooth it out. I didn't spray it with any kind of adhesive or anything like that because it's so little. I didn't think it needed anything. One of the reasons I like this a little bit bigger is I can grab a hold of here and slowly pull it so that my thread doesn't get hung up on the edge of my fabric there. I'm going to do the next one with a different color so you can see it better, but I'll show you the back of this when I'm finished here. And then I try to make sure that I go off of my fabric when I'm done here, because it'll be caught in a seam, so you won't really have to knot it. Back up the camera a little bit for you, and there's what it looks like. Nothing special or anything. Now I'm going to do my other one, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change the color. Remember, when we do this, you want to pull your thread up. So bring your flywheel towards you. And then you're pulling your bobbin thread out. You're holding on to both of them. And this is free motion quilting. I take it right back into that same spot. Hold on to these two threads right here. Just hold them tight for a second, and then you can lock it into place. I usually back it up a little bit. I do it. Let me go ahead and, yeah, I got that out so I can cut it. And then slowly just move your fabric. Now this is variegated thread here that I'm using. So it looks like a striped pattern on the top because of the way it does it. Look at the back here a minute. The back is red, which you can see there. Okay, I hope this is a little bit better for you to see it. You can, if you're afraid to grab a hold of that, you can always take your tweezers and hold on to it. If you're worried about your fingers getting too close, because I know a lot of people think about that. Then my fingers or your fingers will not be close. Just grip that thing the best way you can. I always turn my work. I mean, lots of people don't like to do that, but I don't have a problem with it. This is just meandering. It's not going to affect the overall appearance of it. You want to try to keep consistent with your speed. And these mug rugs are perfect for samples. For you learning your stitches. Let's say right here I wanted to make a heart. All I got to do is, and like I say, it doesn't need to be perfect. Just carry all of it. Try not to go over any of the lines that I've already done. That's the only objective that I have here. And then we just off. Let me flip it over here for you so you can see it. And I put that little heart. I can see it right here. I think you can see it. The overall back on that one. And so let me flip it over here so you can see the front of it. I'm going to do a little stitching around those hearts. So I'm going to do a blanket stitch, and hopefully there's not too much crying going on. And you can see that. Changed my thread to white because the hearts in here are white. I'm just taking my time and going around the heart. I don't have anything behind this fabric for a stabilizer. I'm just pretty well chancing it because I'm thinking that the pink fabric is strong enough that it can take it. If you don't feel like it can, then you want to put a stabilizer of some sort on the back end of that. But this seems to be working pretty good. Let's see where I didn't get my hearts perfect either here. Straighten out my fabric there. It doesn't like corners too much. Let's turn it as I go here. Coming towards the tail end here. Well, that one worked out pretty good. And now what I'm going to do is I change it over to the straight stitch from the quilting stitch. And then I make sure my needle goes down in the right place. And then I'll just, whoops, I'm a little bit too far there. And then what I'll do is I'll just straight stitch it so it's locking into place here. Because it's just repeating the stitches over the top of the stitches that had already been put down. Okay, so there's the back stitches. Here's the front. Now that's the one. And then this one here, I did it, whoops, I doubled it. But around here, I just, where it overlapped, I just did a straight stitch. Now I'm going to put the two pieces together, right sides together, so I can flip it. Now I'm going to go all the way around it and leave an opening over here. I guess I need to change my foot. Let's do that. And you can use a walking foot if you'd like. Okay, let's reinforce. Okay. And I kind of can feel where the edge is here, based on this fabric right here. So I'm kind of just following it. I can see it right here myself. I'm just trying to stay on the edge of it. And of course I can take a larger seam if I need to. If I didn't take enough, I can take a little bit more. And this is right on the edge here. Let's see if I want to or not. Yeah. come a little bit in further, just a little bit. Go ahead and come down here and go over it. Okay. All right, let me cut off the excess here, and I'll be right back. Now I went ahead and I rounded the corners on this. Back it up a little bit here and show you. Because I thought it gave it a softer look. And that's what the one side looks like. And this is the other, and now all I have to do is top stitch around there. Alright, so to mark these, I took the lid of a canning jar and just went around the edges of it and marked it with my friction pen. And so I'll just act like that's the edge of it and cut it off afterwards. So start right here just like I did before. And all I do is I take it and I pull it as I turn it so that the outside of my foot goes around it. Like that. And then come on down. Turn a little bit because this kind of stretched, so I'll just turn that right down. There you go. Coming down. Trimming this a little bit more too. Okay, here they are finished, and all I did on this one was I went around it twice with just a single stitch. And on this one here, I did a fancy stitch here, and then I came in and did a zigzag there. So that's all I did. And here's the back. Close there. All right. And here's the other one. And that's it. So I needed a couple mug rugs for up here in the sewing room because I don't have any. So let me lay them out here for you. There you go. Let's smooth this. And I went ahead and I did curves on both of them, as you can tell. So I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, click on the little bell, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.